We all done been in that one situation where someone just sits in one exact spot all game, and you know you way better than them but never kill them due to their annoying but articulate camping habits. So as a professional camper, I decided I would share the exact formula I would use to counter all of my tricks. In this way, we can ensure that every COD lobby from now on gonna start running smooth. Now in Black Ops 6, or I would say any FPS multiplayer game, there are two type of campers. Now the first one is what I would call the don't move until somebody shows up camper. Now this guy gonna sit there and stare at a doorway, window, any line of sight until you show up. It's not really a big deal because this one be the most easiest to counter. But the second one, known as the tactical waiter, will be the most annoying of them all. This is the category I put myself under. He usually holds down the entire area of the map and almost never slips up. Listen, the first thing you want to do is not rush them at all. Now you might be like, that's basic, I do that all the time. No, you don't. No, you do not. You usually want to go back and get revenge. Oh, he killed me, I'm finna go back and I'm finna kill him. No, bro, do not go seek revenge. If you seek revenge, that's how you get smoked. If they camp, you camp back. That's the best thing I would say do. That's what I've been doing. That's what I always do. That's why I'm a camper myself, a camper. Because I done ran into too many people camping against me, and I'm like, okay, we gotta do something. So that's the first step before you proceed anything. Think about what you're doing, because I know when you die, you're gonna get mad and be like, okay, I gotta go back. Or I do not like the way I just got dropped. I gotta go back. And then you go back and get smoked again, and he eventually start building up a streak against you, and now you dying too much. He got a nuke and you wonder why you watching this video now. But I'll say this next tip is a little bit more useful. Tip number 2, use grenades, specifically frags, because they like to, when you throw them, they like to roll around on the floor, and this is gonna make people run away. So say the camper right there, you throw the frag, it's by his foot, he like, oh my goodness, and then he gonna be like, okay, time to run. That's when you can catch him. He done slipped up now. He slipped up, he out of position, he not preeming the doorway anymore because he had to run away from the frag grenade. Now Simtexes work and Molotovs work too. I say those are very good. Simtexes, yeah, I say they're good too, but they stick to things and they might not get to him where he have to move. But a Molotov, if that get on the floor where his feet is and start burning on the entire floor, he's gonna definitely want to run away. And when he runs away, that's when you got to catch him. Personally, I mostly use the Simtex because frag grenades, they get all sus sometimes. They get all weird. You throw them at a wall, next thing you know, you throw him in a doorway, next thing you know, the frag grenade come flying back out because he didn't threw the frag grenade back. So you're like, okay, here's an nade. Okay, we're gonna wait for him to move. Next thing you know, he don't move. Oh, what's that? Oh, I'm dead. He done threw the frag grenade back. But a Simtex, you cannot throw it back. Name with a Molotov. A Molotov is good too. The Molotovs are actually the most annoying to me. Like Molotovs, bro, it just starts spreading. The fire starts spreading everywhere, especially in Cold War. It used to spread all types of ways. I saw the fire on top of the house one time. So you need to start utilizing them nades. Now, the thing with campers, they like to use blast traps and stuff like that. Oh, a shock stick. Oh my goodness, use a shock stick, bro. That's gonna be, oh, that's so annoying, bro. You want to use basically everything annoying. You fight annoying things with annoying things. So they camping, you throw a shock stick at them. And then they dead. Say he camping on like a 20, shock stick come flying and he dead. You know he gonna be mad. He gonna want revenge from you. That's when you start camping. Now that you camping, he gonna run back. You gonna kill him. He gonna want revenge, keep coming back, and now you nuked him. You always want to be trying to pick them off from a distance, which brings me to my next tip. Snipe them when they peek or slip up. Now specifically, you don't have to snipe. Basically, the whole context of this tip right here is you want to pick them off from a distance. I know I have a Patreon member that I've been coaching, and we played a few games together, and I explained to her how I was building a streak. I was picking them off from a distance, and they couldn't kill me because I was picking them off from the, yes, I was camping a little bit, oh well. But you basically want to pick them off. Let me give you a real world example real quick. Say you on Nuketown, he camping top window, and he just up there. Like, you can't get to him, you can't run up there because he gonna smoke you every time. He got blast traps. I even went against this too. I went against that exact thing. So if you can get to the window on the other side, like the say he yellow house, you go on top of greenhouse where you spawning at, and then you trying to, like, you just sit there, you don't move. You literally pre-aim the other window until he shows up. If you get him with a sniper, it's gonna be a quick and done. The AR, you might have to land like 5 bullets and he might just rush back and not even peek no more. But a sniper, peek out and you done it. That's it. Your head's gone. You can go on the Jeep on either side. If you go onto the Jeep and look up at the top window, you get a good angle on them. I know there is an area on Nuketown that you can kind of look up at the top of greenhouse. I'm gonna show you right now actually. All right, so see, this is the area right here I'm talking about. If you can stand right here, you can see the people at the top of greenhouse right here. You can easily pick them off if you have an AR. SMG can work too. You can even jump up here to get more of a leverage, but mind you, they can see you. they can actually see you. The Jeep, same concept. You here, pick them off. You here, pick them off. If you want to look at the top of Yellow House, you can pick them off from here, or just come back here, you can still pick them off. Same thing with right here. If you get on Yellow Car, you can see them from there. You can kind of see on this side. It's not as visible as this one. If you have a problem with getting to the camper up here, you can just jump right here. Not that many people know about this area. Some do, some don't. You could just jump like that, or if you don't want to do all that, you can just jump from here like so. That one you got to catch momentum when you jump. Don't just try and jump like this, because it's gonna be harder to do it like that. You want to run, get on this little ledge, run forward, and then jump, and it's gonna work every time. Another spot right here, you can jump up on this ledge. You can see Yellow House once again. Same thing with the other side. This is how you want to get them at an angle. You want to get them at an off angle that they can't really see. Now, most times, if you can get in a position where you can jump the camper, then that would be very useful, which brings me to the next tip. Tip number 4, if you see the teammate rushing, you rush with him. Now, y'all don't want to just go try and like go through doors at the same time. You kind of want to time it. So you know the teammate is rushing the enemy. You got to go through the door. Let him go through the door first. You baiting the teammate out. This way he can kind of kill the teammate first, and then you there. But it's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like a 50-50 chance. Kind of want to run in first with him at the same time, so that way he can't shoot at both of y'all. If y'all both challenging him, that's double the damage. It's a 1v2. Y'all really jumping him for real. But at the same time, once again, the blast trap situation, bait the teammate out so he can activate the blast trap, die to it, and then rush in and smoke him while he probably place another one. It all just comes down to the situation. Does he have a blast trap? Does he not? Is he this good, or is he like not really good at aiming, or what? Like, how good is he? So you don't want to let the teammate rush on his own, because then he's just gonna get smoked over and over again and keep going for revenge, and then now he's streaking again, and it's kind of a bad predicament you are in when you could just jump the camper. Unless there's 2 or 3 campers up there, which happens sometimes. 2 or 3 campers might just be camping, sitting there like this. Now you out of luck, I ain't gonna lie. But y'all need to go all in there at the same time and just jump on them. Or better yet, here's another way I can explain it. Say if like, okay, on Nuketown, once again, he's camping top window. One of y'all can go up the ladder from the window, and the other one can go up from the stairs behind. Now he's sandwiched. He can't kill this dude and then look back at the same time. He's not looking both ways at the same time. So that's another way you can jump them, instead of just running in at all at the same time, and then he probably just throw a nade and y'all dead. That's another way. Challenge from different angles, like come from different places. Find different ways to get to where he's at, and figure out, okay, you could time it on the map so you can see the teammate marker. Once you see that, right, you see him, okay, the teammate run up the stairs, it's my time to go up the ladder. Boom, we go in at the same time. Or you can wait, you can kind of wait right there until you hear shooting. That's when you jump up, and now you behind him. So you like, okay, I just killed this guy. Let me turn around, go back to my window. Next thing you know, you standing right there with a whole Draco. Now you're dead, or now he dead, I should say. And then attack from an off angle. That brings me to the last and final tip. Tip number 5, attack from an off angle. Now you want to do this by finding out where the camper is attacking from the most. Where is he looking? What line of sight is he looking at? So say, once again, on Nuketown, I'm gonna always use Nuketown examples because they're the easiest. Top window, Yellow House. He's gonna be looking at the mid bus area. He's gonna be looking over at Jeep. But kind of a blind spot to him is over there by the Yellow Car. You can kind of see a little bit, but he has to expose himself too much so he can get shot from other areas. So you want to kind of flank, that's the word, flank from a different direction, a different area. Get him in an off angle, and then that's how you can smack him. Figure out where they look the most, what line of sight they check the most, where they always pre-aiming, and attack from a location that they aren't expecting or they can't see at all. This gonna throw a camper off every time. Even sometimes I die to this when I be like tactically waiting. I be sitting there, next thing you know, some dude just pops up out of nowhere. Like, how did he get there? This is gonna come with knowing the map that you playing. So if you can know the maps that you play really well, it all comes down to that, bro. The person who knows the map more is the person who gonna succeed more in the match. And that's the exact formula I would use if I played against a really good hacker. Now, after incorporating all this stuff into your game, you will notice that a hacker is no match for you. A hacker not gonna be able to do nothing to you. I've never really personally came across a person who's done these exact things to kill me, but if I did, I think I would have a very hard time trying to kill them. Practicing these techniques is gonna stop you from getting streaked on if you have a struggle doing that, because most likely if someone's streaking, either they're really good just running around killing you, or they're camping. So if they ain't camping, because you know how to counteract that now, they can't streak on you whatsoever. You're gonna start seeing massive KD boost and nukes probably. And I know that watching this video is gonna improve your KD, because all of the people I be training on Patreon, everybody, or not everybody, but most people who watch my videos say, okay, I haven't got a nuke yet, but I'm starting to get closer. My streak's getting higher. my KD's rising, I'm doing a lot better, which is why you need to incorporate all this stuff. I used to find myself always like complaining about campers and whatnot, but eventually I learned all this, and now I don't complain whatsoever, bro. I have people complaining when they play against me. I've gotten so good at this to where I can share it to all y'all. That's how I get all my tips and tricks, all my video ideas from my struggles that I used to have back in the day. And I know y'all have the exact same struggles, so that's when I just make a video on it, and then here you go. But anyways, if you would like to see more Black Ops 6 or Warzone or Call of Duty in general, tips and trick videos like this, subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna start posting every day. You're gonna start seeing frequent videos like left and right. I might even post 2-3 times a day, so stay tuned for that. You can also take it to the next level by going down in the description below and going to sign up and subscribe for the Patreon. It's $25 a month for one-on-one personal coaching sessions that's going to improve your skill level. I've had multiple clients that keep saying it's definitely worth the money. I'm so glad I signed up for this, and my gameplay has drastically improved. Now I did have a limit on it, but now I changed it, so now anybody can sign up. It's unlimited amount of people who can go in there and sign up, and you can just become the best COD player in the world. Or if you're interested in finding this secret game mode that will help you get so many nukes, is actually unreal, then click on this video right here.